Hello, Aslam class. Good afternoon, and welcome to your English lesson for the 13th of January 2001. I've still got my science lesson on my whiteboard, which I need to get rid of because I'm going to need this for today's English lesson. Okay, so let me share the screen with you so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so today we are going to be boxing up new ideas for a set of instructions that are going to be titled How to Escape My House. Now, it would have been How to Escape School, but we're not in school, so we're in home and we're in lockdown. Now, I'm not encouraging you to try and break out of your house. It's just a bit of fun. What kind of instructions would you use? And what you're going to do is we're going to box up some ideas together, and then you're going to innovate and then start creating your own instructions as the weeks go on. So on to the next slide. Now, this is a little bit, if I zoom in just a little bit so you can see it a lot better. Okay, so we're going to be boxing ideas about how to escape the house. And what we're going to need our introduction. Okay, we're going to need what I will need. We need some steps of how to get out of the house. We're going to use some imperative verbs. And we're going to use some adverbs. And then we've got our important notes at the end. Now, this is just a box up, so it's a box up of ideas. And yesterday we did a box up of ideas for the class text, for the text map about Romans invading and ruling a kingdom. So you can use that to help you. So get that work ready, because that will be very useful for when we are boxing up our ideas. So yesterday you should have had one column that side, and now we're going to put on our new ones. Okay. So we're going to box up our ideas today of how to escape the house. Now, first thing, you need to imagine that you're locked in your house. Well, we are in lockdown and we're pretty much locked in anyway. And you need to plan and escape. So in my introductory, So yes, we're going to be planning our escape. Now, you need to think about what tools we could use. Now, in this first one here, this can be linked into our introductory statement. And I'm going to model as we go along. So imagine you're locked in your house. Okay, in our introduction, I could write, you're going to need some rhetorical questions maybe. Okay. So you're going to need a heading, and the heading is how to escape your home. Okay, that could be my heading. Okay, oh, I should sort of. Your box up, obviously, you can use the one on the screen. Mine is going to be because I'm using my whiteboard. May look a little bit messy, but I will talk you through it anyway as well. So how to escape your home, that could be my heading. I could then have rhetorical questions. I could be like, have you lost your keys? Do you desire to escape your home? To break free? So I've got some rhetorical questions there that I'm going to use, just some ideas. Obviously, you may have some more ideas. You may want to write things like, you know, now you've used, what technical vocabulary may you use? Think about that as well. So there's my ideas. My heading Have you lost your keys? Do you desire to break free? Follow these sets of instructions and pretend to be a spy who is trapped in the enemy territory, and you've got to try and escape. Imagine that you are Johnny English or something like that. So entirely up to you how you do that. So that's my idea. Your one will probably be different. Okay, you can share my ideas, but you can obviously think of your own ideas as well. So our next step where we are looking at is what we are going to need. Okay, so let's make a list of things that we may need to get out of the house. Now, this is where my trusty toolkit comes in handy. Okay, I may need a screwdriver. All right, screwdriver to take the screws off the doors. If I'm stuck behind some iron bars, I may need a file so I can grind my way through. So yeah, may need that. If I'm going into a dark place, I may need a torch. Okay, preferably one that's got batteries in it and works. Oh, this one. I may need a hammer. Okay, this is called a claw hammer. Okay, this claw hammer is good because it's got a little pointed bit here that you hit that into a nail and you can yank the nail out. So if there's anything that's barricading my way in with nails, I can use that. What else may I need? I think that might be it, but there may be other things that you may want to use. You may want to use something here like a set of keys or a bit of string or rope to help. I can't really think of anything else that I've got that I'm going to use. So I'm going to stick with that. Oh, that's another thing. I'm going to need a set of very quiet shoes. Okay, so I may put on my trainers as well. So in my box up now, okay, I'm going to write down the tools that I'm going to need to help me escape my home. So here's my pen gone. Here we are. I'm going to need, I can do it in bullet points, claw hammer, a screwdriver, a torch maybe, a file, maybe some dark clothes. Maybe some dark clothes and a hat as well, maybe to protect myself. So I'm camouflaged, so nobody can see me as I'm walking through. Now, what steps would we need to escape? So I'm going to try and escape my house out of the front door. And for me, in order to do that, the first thing I need to do is collect all my tools together. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Is number one. Firstly, collect all equipment. Okay. And then number two, I may need to go to my back door and using a screwdriver, shimmy the door open so I can open the door. Okay, because the door is locked. Okay, so step two. Use screwdriver to take off the handle. Okay. Step number three could be quietly commando crawl through the kitchen. I'm running out a bit of space here. And step number four could then be, you may want to use a torch at that point. But step number four, I I may say using the I don't know, using the hammer, or using the hammer take out nails from the door. Now, I've run out of space there, but yours is going to be slightly different, okay? Yours doesn't have to be the same. Yours can be very different. Be really imaginative. I'm just using what I've got here. But I encourage you not to actually try it. This is just a bit of fun, okay? So sorry, parents, if your children try to escape your home. This is just a bit of fun. I don't want any child actually trying to actually do this. So, as you can now see my box up of ideas, I'm starting to get quite a few ideas here. And these aren't set in stone. I may change these as I'm writing my set of instructions. Now, I've already got some imperative verbs in there, okay? So things like collect, use, crawl, take out. Okay, they're all imperative verbs. And then adverbs that I've used quietly. I've used, what else do I have? I would argue that commando is an adverb because it's describing how you should crawl. So maybe I need to add some more adverbs in. Okay, so that's something that I need to think about and make sure that I do. And then important notes at the end of the box up. So at the end of the box up, we would put in some important notes. So important notes could be something like, be sure to stay silent. You know, and it could be, I might want to put, be careful if you're caught. Be prepared for being sent to bed. With no supper. Okay, so there's our box up, okay, completed. And I'm just going to stop sharing my screen so you can see my box up of my ideas. You will probably do something similar, but you may have different ideas, okay? Remember, you are trying to plan how to escape from your home. And then, this is where the fun part comes in. You can actually, once you've boxed up your ideas, see if your ideas, I'm going to show you how my ideas may pan out. So, are you ready? Okay, guys, I'm ready. I've got my special clothes on to help me blend in so I don't get caught by anyone who's in the house. I'm going to try and escape. So, I need to get my stuff ready. My instructions, number one. Firstly, collect all my equipment. Reason why I'm being quiet, because my notes say, be sure to stay silent so you don't get caught. Because I don't want to be sent to my bedroom with no supper tonight. So, what I'm going to do, got my screwdriver ready. Got my hammer, just in case, because I may have to take some nails out the door. Okay, so I've got my equipment ready. I've even got my hat on. I've even put a bit of camouflage on. I've got my gloves on so I can stay quiet. Yeah. So my next one is to use the screwdriver to take the handle. So I'm going to take the handle off the door first. Okay, so I'm going to take the handle. Try and take the handle off the door with my screwdriver first. Here we go. Right, on to the next step. Step number 2. I'm going to commando crawl through the kitchen, making sure nobody sees me. To my front door. So next step, I need to try and take this door handle off. Keys. That'll do a better job, won't it? I've escaped. See that? Hello, welcome back, Aslam class. Right, there are your set of instructions. Well, me carrying out my instructions, just a bit of fun. Obviously, I'm encouraging you to try and actually escape your homes. It's just a little bit of fun, and hopefully help you with writing your ideas for your box up today, because that is what your tasks are going to be. So if I share my screen with you again. So this is the box up that you can use. You can use this template. You can screenshot the screen, or you can set it up in a way that is easy for you. So your task today is to box up your instructions about how to escape your house. You can then, for challenge, you can draw the map of your house out, like a bird's eye view, which is top down, planning out your escape route. And then make sure you check, number 3 is check your spellings and write a vocabulary bank of words. Interesting words, so technical vocabulary that you're going to use in your writing. Again, have a good lesson. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video.